Is this fine?
I think so. Wait, no, it needs to be a bit lower, I think. Does that work? I think it does. Hi. The last time I did this, I got like almost 1,000 comments calling me chopped, so let's hope that that doesn't happen again. Hi, I'm Xav. I make shitty ARC videos, and I thought maybe some people would like to ask some questions and stuff. Like, to be honest with you, when I first came with the idea of doing this, I was like, oh, maybe it's going to be egotistical thinking that someone actually wants to ask questions about me, but apparently some people did, so yeah, sure, let's do it. But yeah, we're going to keep it really low-key. The reason I'm doing this on the second channel, by the way, is mainly just because of performance. And it's just not really going to fit on the main channel. I don't think people on the main channel are going to really want to see my ugly mug anyway, so we'll do it here. It was more like, I came from this perspective of like, if I had a YouTuber that I religiously watched, or really liked, you know, if they did a Q&A answering some questions about them, I'd fucking watch that. So here we are. Hopefully some people like it, you know, and we'll see what happens, I guess. See, I think I'll actually put myself up in the corner, and we'll just put some ARC gameplay in like the background and stuff, so you guys can, you know, not get bored. It'll be probably some old ARC gameplay from like the OG moments on the channel. So if you recognize any of these clips, you'll go it, I guess. But also because it's the second channel, we can just go a bit ballistic on the music and stuff, because obviously I'm not making money from this shit, so we can just play anything. I'm probably going to play some stuff that in the background that I really like, just because why not, and some of it might not fit, but I'm just past giving a fuck at this point, so we're just going to have some fun. If you recognize any of the music in this video, then we're probably the same kind of weird, so cool, let's jump in. And yes, I will be telling the fucking doorbell story. Okay, it'll come later in the video just so we can get some more attention, but yes, I will be telling the fucking doorbell story. Alright, so I'm going to start with questions from my patrons and YouTube members, just because I asked them as well, and we're going to get to this first, but we'll just go along and see how long this lasts. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I do. I have 3 on one side. I only don't have any true siblings. I have 3 half siblings on one side, and 2 other siblings on another side. One's a half sibling, one's a step sibling. Funny though, I don't have any siblings at the same age as me. That's kind of one thing I really wish I had is a sibling to like grow up with, I guess, because 3 siblings on one side. My brother actually is the reason I started this ARC channel, which is quite funny. But they're all like mid-30s right now, and so they were like my age. I'm 21. They were like my age when I was born-ish, and so they pretty much just like took care of me and, you know, everything, so it was nice, but it's not like the sibling that you have growing up who's your age, you know. And then on another side, I have 2 other siblings that are a lot younger than me, so it's kind of like the passing of the guard, right? That sounds fucking retarded. But that's another thing I wanted to ask you guys while I'm here. What do you think of me saying the word retard? Because I say it quite a lot. I kind of know I shouldn't say it because it's 2026. I censor it in my videos, obviously, but I don't know. What's your opinion on me saying that? Because I actually be curious. Because I don't know if I should stop saying it flat out, or if it's not a problem. But yeah. What is your favourite ARC memory and why? So there's quite a few that spring to mind. One of my favourite ARC memories actually is, I'll put it in the background now, on Small Tribes. I played on ASA release Small Tribes. I played with Caesar and his tribe, and we'd been going to war with this tribe for like the entirety of the season, and they left their teleporter on public. And it was easy underwater, and it was a stacked TP. I'll play the clip now, but we basically TP'd into their cave with stegos and destroyed the whole crafting station. Oh my god, it was fucking cinema. It was so good. That does spring to mind, but there's just so many moments that I can't really pick one, but if I had to pick one, then that's what comes to mind. Is there a particular moment that made you love the Mantis? Not really. I think I remember watching Clement defend Spider Cave, and the first time I really started using the Mantis was in Herbie Cave on iivaX, the first ever iivaX season I made. And I just started going hard with the Mantis, knocking people out, and it was just, yeah, it just took off, I guess. I don't know why that dino became the dino that I use, but it did. Favorite tribe I've ever played with? Oh, it's so hard to pick between all the tribes that I've played with. Obvious shout out to the God Squad. It seems like you guys enjoyed that tribe as well. The Kishko X Fibo Small Tribes tribe was fucking peak. Like, I just have so many friends that I love that, you know, picking 1 or 2 of them would be, you know, obviously Monkey. He's been my duo for the longest time ever. Shantico, but if there's too many people, I'd leave someone out, so I don't really want to say any more than that. Favorite base spot? Probably Island Lava Cave at this point. Yeah. Favorite map? Ragnarok. Favorite and least favorite teachers in school? No names, of course, and why? So there's quite a few that spring to mind. I had a teacher in year 4 that I fucking hated. and she hated me. She always used to pick me out and single me out and stuff in class and send me out and stuff for no real reason. I was a pretty good kid in school, to be honest with you. But yeah, the teacher just fucking hated me. I don't know why. She used to mock me and stuff in the class. Like, I think she got kicked out like halfway through her teaching year, but yeah, I don't know why. My favorite teacher of all time is probably the teacher I had in A-level maths. Now, A-level maths, if you don't know, if you're not from the UK, it's like A-levels are like 16 to 18, and it's like the education you do before you go into university, I guess. In A-level maths, I was really good at maths in like the school before that. I got like an A in all my A's in all my exams, and I was just really good at maths. Kind of fell off, mainly because of YouTube. But I had a maths teacher, and he was American, and he was the most sound guy in history. We used to talk about Magic the Gathering. We used to talk about games. Oh, he was such a cool guy. What got you interested into Ark, and when did the addiction start? So, yeah, my brother actually got me into Ark. I actually covered this in my 100k video, but basically my cat died when I was like 10, and I was really sad, and so my brother bought his PC up to my house to like distract me or whatever, and he showed me Ark. He showed me Official in like 2015, 16. No, I think that was around the year, yeah. And basically showed me his base, and I was like, oh my god, this is so cool, blah 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 blah. I then got it on Xbox, started playing with a couple of my friends, and yeah, that's where we are now. Besides Ark, what is your favourite game? It's probably be Smash Brothers. I'll put a tweet that I did at some point up with my top 10 games or whatever now, and there's some games there that I really like. But I actually used to be a proper Smash Brothers player. I was cracked on the sticks, what can I say? I actually made a couple montages. I used to travel for tournaments and shit. I'll put some like up on screen now. Of like the clips I used to get. I used to play Kazuya, I used to play Cloud, and I used to play Sephiroth, and I was pretty cracked. You know what? I'll put the montage that I made. I have an unfinished like Smash Bros montage from like 5 years ago or something. I don't really play Smash Bros anymore, but I used to play it so much. But I'll put it at the end of the video or something.
Immensely, but not only talk about that now. We're here to talk about, arguably, well, not arguably, probably the two best Jersey players.
And it shows. Here we go. Already, Xavii is piling on with these Kazuya combos. Good lord, can anyone stop the electrics?
Alright, down throw. Oh, that's got this. The train. The train. Oh, that's it.
Oh, that is nice. Okay, yeah.
Right, the cloud has come out. Teenager.
So here we go. Grand finals is getting started. Xavii.
Oh my god!
My favourite game of all time, though, is Super Mario Galaxy 2. It's just my absolute peak. Did you ever play PvE, and if so, for how long? I've never played PvE in my life, surprisingly. Yeah, just straight into PvP. Other games you play and how often? So the main game I play right now is Marvel Rivals. I'm not good or anything. I just play it with Slicky, like beyond a lot, and they actually did a really decent update recently. I often play Clash Royale as well, again with Slicky. It's like kind of a love-hate relationship with that game, but nothing hits more than like a game of Clash on like the bus or something, or like in between sets at the gym. It's so good. A game I'm really looking forward to though is the Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3. I cannot wait for that to come out. It's like early next year, I think. But yeah, there's some of my favourite games up there. We've got, let me see, you've got Zelda, you got Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, you got Xenoblade Chronicles, some of my favourite games ever. How do you avoid Ark burnout? Getting paid can't be your answer. Ooh, I don't really get burnout. I mean, the thing is, I go really hard for a wipe, and then I don't play the game again for at least a week. So, even though if I need to record content, it's just like, I've just got to do it, so I just do it. I guess that's kind of the getting paid answer, but I don't really get burnt out, especially when you're playing with people that you really love playing the game with. Like, if I playing solo is so hard for me, so boring, so unenjoyable, and so I don't really mind that, but I do mind that. That's what I meant to say, but generally, like, if I want to play wipe, it's always good fun if I'm playing with the right people, so yeah. College / uni, if so, what do you study? So I did my A-levels, which is 16 to 18, and that was around the point where I was grinding YouTube full on, as well as completing my exams. So it was like, I basically, because you can take gap years, or what's known as a gap year is when you're about to go to university or something, and you just take a year out to do whatever you want to do. Some people go traveling, some people go some people just work, I guess. But I just gave myself 1 year to try and basically go all in on YouTube, and here we are. It's not really stopped. So yeah, I guess that's where we are now. I just didn't end up stopping. With my A-levels when I was 16 to 18, you have to pick 3 subjects. I did maths, I did ICT, and media as well. Long-term plan with YouTube? Oh, mate. Stick it out of a hat, mate. I have no idea. I'm just going to keep YouTube for as long as I can keep doing it. And if it goes well, it goes well. If not, then I'll probably have to go to either do university or try and find a normal job, which was going to be a very sad day. People don't often get to 100,000 plus subscribers. Do you think you'll stick to Ark for the next 30 years? Well, in 13 years is a bit ambitious. I might be dead in 30 years, mate. Switch, quit, sell it. I don't think I would ever sell my channel. I think if Ark does die, there's probably going to be a game out there that replaces it to some degree. But to be honest, I've thought about this question for so many years. I don't think Ark is going to die for a good amount of time. I thought Ark was going to die back in COVID, back when Gen 2 came out. I thought Ark was going to die when ASA came out. And it still is somewhat relevant. Oh, no, that's nothing. But if Ark does die, my channel probably does die as well. I mean, I could try and go to Rust or something, but it's just going to be so much more stress and difficult. I don't know. Is the honest answer. I wish I had a plan. I probably should try and make a plan at some point for if Ark dies. How much did you spend on your setup? Well, my PC I paid for I got it back in 2023. It's got a 49-inch. It's pretty good. I think I paid 4 or 5 grand for that, and then the 3 monitors, my consoles, my keyboard, all the other stuff that I have that I need, like storage and shit, my microphone, blah blah blah. I think it's probably safe to say around £7,000 to £8,000, maybe around $10,000 ish. Obviously business expense, I suppose, and I'm very, very humble, very grateful for the position you guys put me in. So yeah, I'm eternally grateful. Favorite country you have visited IRL, and why is it Australia? Yes, it probably is, to be honest. My dad and all of his family live in Australia now, and they live in Melbourne, and so I go pretty much every year at this point, particularly in the summer, just because it's a nice break. It does probably get a bunch of points knocked up from me having family there, but Melbourne as a city is one of the best cities I've ever lived in. I mean, I spent a month plus at a time there, so technically not really living, but you kind of do get the living vibe if you spend lots of months in a place. I haven't really been to anywhere else in Australia. I've been to Tasmania for a bit. That was cool. I went to Hobart, which I think is the capital. But I haven't been to any of the other cities like Perth, Brisbane, Sydney, Canberra, or anything. I do want to go to them, but I think Melbourne is probably going to be my favourite city from Australia, to be honest with you. It's just so multicultural, there's so much to do, everyone's so friendly. One thing I don't like is the heat, especially in the summer. It can get to 40 fucking degrees, and it's not fun. But, I mean, trade-offs, right? And can you please do a Patreon/subscriber series? Yeah! Yes, I should do that. I should on one of my videos or something. Maybe I'll do a thing where you can comment and you can apply for to play or wipe with me. I saw Blueprint do that on Rust at some point, and he made a really cool video out of it. So maybe, I mean, getting people to apply in a video for a tribe slot kind of seems a bit egotistical to me, but I'll do a Patreon series at some point. I have to. It's been long overdue, to be honest with you. That comes a Patreon comment. Would you be willing to start up your own ASC server? INX is unplayable now. I actually did do one last year, which was a very interesting situation. It went kind of well, but then it kind of died off after a little bit. But one of the people that I was running servers with and had been running servers with, or not people, person, for about 2 years, basically just vanished off the face of the earth. I think it was because he had some taxes stuff that he never paid. But yeah, he basically vanished off the face of the earth, and I lost around 5 figures in terms of money, and also all the discords, they got sold and shit. So that kind of put me off of servers. I still do an ASA server with Ronnie, who owns the Ark, and we have a really good relationship with that. And so obviously I'm keep on doing that, and I also have a Steam no wipe server as well with Vanquish that I need to put a bit more effort in on the project and fully get it set up. But there's been a crazy situation on that. But in terms of making a Steam ASE server, I would like to, but it's going to be so hard to grow it with how the ecosystem of Steam ASE is. It's so wide against new servers coming up. There's INX, there's Mesa, there's like Fusion, Astro died. It's a very interesting situation over there. I would like to, and I think I probably could, but it's going to take an insane amount of effort, and I would need to think of who to do it with, and there's lots of different things that would need to be considered. I would like to, no concrete plans yet, but who knows what the future will hold. And as for INX being unplayable now, I still do play it. I've been trying to play Mesa a bit more as well. But yes, I agree, it's getting way too boosted and something needs to change. Right, so on to straight up YouTube comments now. I'm going to go and start with the ones on my community post, and then we will go on to the ones that I left on the video. Question, you look a lot better than what I saw before. You had a fat glow up. Can you tell us the routine? Well, first of all, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't think you're really... I mean, maybe. Like, yeah. But I don't know if that's a troll question or not, but if it's not, then I'll answer it. I don't know. Just stuff, I guess. I mean, routine. You make me sound like one of those fucking YouTubers that goes on, well, I'll wake up at 5 AM, circadian rhythm. But no, the real answer is just, I don't know, I kind of learned what haircut was, kind of learned what exercising was a little bit. I mean, the initial thing, I guess we can talk about it, the face reveal I did 3 years ago was quite funny. I was just like, I didn't really give a shit. I was like 17. I then spent the whole year grinding my exams, grinding YouTube, didn't really have much time to do much else. Which I don't regret, by the way. It's probably the reason I'm here now. But yeah, getting thousands of comments calling me chopped kind of inspired me to welcome myself just a little bit. But I don't really know. Just existing, I guess. There's just a bunch of really nice comments here. I'm reading them all, and that's another thing. I also, I read all the comments I get, and I very often respond to them. So keep commenting, guys. It's good. But also, it's something I really wanted to touch on as well is remembering that you guys, the people watching videos, are actually people. Now that sounds weird to say, but when you're a YouTuber and you're optimizing like analytics and things, and you see 100k views on a video, you often think, how can I get that to like 200k or whatever? But then, maybe it's just a me thing, but sometimes you need to remember that those 100k people, each individual person watching your video is going to have a different response to your... Can I stop getting messages? They're going to have different responses to a video. They're going to think different things when you do different things, when you fumble. I just put my phone on silent. TLDR, I just wish I got more comments, because I respond to all of the ones that I do get. And like, you never really know what people think and what they do, how they react when they see a certain moment in a bit of content. You kind of just have to guess. But it's just cool to me that people actually do watch the videos and do take different things away from them, I guess. Yeah, there's just some really, really nice comments here. Big ass forehead. There's people calling my forehead big now. Bro, I can't escape the Chopped allegations. What is this shit? But I just comments about my facial hair for some reason. Yeah, I guess I just started growing it, and a lot of people have told me it looks good, so I just kept going. I have no idea how to grow a fucking beard or anything. I just kind of fucked around, and this is what happened. I don't know. There's people calling me a B-Tech Allier. You know what? I'll take that. Allier is one of my favourite YouTubers of all time. I don't really like what he does anymore, but when he used to play like COD, when he used to play like Fortnite, Allier Prime Fortnite, bro. Oh my god, it was so good. The memes were so good as well. I fucking love Allier, man. I have two questions. One, will you ever do a Golden Hall rebirth? Could maybe be combined with the Hall of Fame wipe you talked about in your ASA duo wipe with Xanites. And then what's the double story? I'll get to the double story. Golden Hall rebirth. I don't know if I would ever build in Golden Hall again for a wipe. I could do. I mean, I think the K bit on iivaX is drastically different to the one I built in 2023 with the God Squad for the first ever wipe. I do absolutely want to do another God Squad wipe. It's just everyone has the employed issue. Imagine, right? But maybe I will build. I don't know. I think get the feeling you guys think that I plan my wipes a lot more than I do. Half the time we're just like, fuck it, let's build here because it's not taken. So who knows? I would love to at some point though. What's your favorite dinosaur that actually once lived? Actually once lived? Yeah, because I can't say like the mantis or the reaper. I mean, a mantis isn't a dinosaur though, isn't it? I can't say a reaper. I guess Did the Theory once live? Maybe. I'd probably say that. It's not really a dinosaur, is it? I'll just be a basic bitch and say like the Giga or something, or the Rex. I don't fucking know, dude. Kentro, actually. Kentro, that's my go-to option. Forehead bigger than Redwood Plat? Bro, do I have a big forehead? I guess I kind of do, don't I? I mean, the way I could try and cover it up with my haircut a bit more, but I just don't really care. Time for Turkey, I guess. If I end up in Istanbul or fucking a Turkish city, I guess you know why. Actually, I think Clement actually went to Turkey for a video and got it sponsored. So yeah, if any clinics want to sponsor me to get rid of my forehead season, then feel free. Let me know. Hits 300k, instantly calls every subscriber stupid. Yeah, so I said like in my post, I accidentally said like I don't know how 300k people spawned in that were almost as stupid as me or something. Yeah, probably shouldn't have said that. I'm an idiot. What was your worst / biggest choke / failed clutch moment you ever got, and can we have a montage of said failure? A few things spring to mind here. One was the bunch of failed raids that me and Xavii had on that cave in the series I did with Tiny. I mean, I kind of fail all the time. I'm a shit player. So you've probably got a lot. You could just pick my entire content out, I guess. Could you bring back the legendary Tribe Wars series Axeman used to do? I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe I should ask Axeman. I actually met Axeman in Oslo like a couple years ago. I think maybe a year and a bit ago now. Super cool guy. I met a bunch of other PvE people, but I guess in a similar vein, I kind of want to do more like smart guy events. I want to collab with like PvE creators and stuff. I think it could be really cool. Because yeah, right now I'm kind of known as like, the PvP guy. I kind of want to try and branch out from that if I actually can. But who knows? We'll see what happens, I suppose. I just want to do more shit, really. Especially on ASA, 100%. Congrats, but I still wish you would start organising your inventory alphabetically. Gives me OCDs watching you struggles with. Yes, I have started doing that, I think. I don't know if I do it every time, but... Do you ever have... What the fuck? Do you ever plan to have your future kids play Ark with Shantika or Xvibo's sons if you all decide to have kids and do like a wipe of young chads versus old chads? I'm gonna assume that's a joke. I really hope that's a joke. What the fuck? Do you wear shorts? Yeah, when it's hot out. Xavii X Curtis needs to happen. It's on the cards. Don't know when we're gonna do it, but we've been talking about it for ages. Wear a cat photo. I'll just chuck a bunch on the screen, I guess. What's that gay little necklace? Was I wearing this one in the photo that I put? Yeah, I think I was. This is a Linkin Park necklace. This is my absolute favorite band. I guess if that ties into the music that you've probably heard. Kind of a big metalhead. My music taste is very, very weird. But wait, hang on. I can show you guys this. I have, let's see. So, I've got, these are all the Linkin Park albums I've got. I have Minutes to Midnight, Meteora, 20th anniversary edition, I think. Yep. The Goat, Hybrid Theory, From Zero, the new one. One More Light, which is the one before the lead singer died. Recharged, that's like a live album. Hunting Party, fucking love it. One More Light live, another live album, and Road to Revolution. Fucking love Linkin Park, man. It's quite concerning how much I listen to them. But yeah, I actually saw them in Melbourne when I went last year. Actually, it was fucking unreal, man. Yeah, just love them, I guess. Great group, great band, one of my favorites. Definitely listen to some of their shit. It's amazing. What are some essential meta tames for solos and Ascended? I mean, I guess it kind of depends what you're playing, right? RG Yankee, Doeds, the basic farming stuff. PTs, Maywing is just, you need a Maywing. Griffins are good for PvP. Desmos as well, now they're in the game. Pyromanes, you just want to have them at all times, really. I think the Burrow Butt can be quite good, the little like bunny rabbit thing that they added that can dig like holes and shit. I haven't ever personally used that, it's quite new. Other than that, I don't really know. Like, Ascended is very weird, and playing solo is just, you just need the bare bones shit, really. Will we ever see Monkey again? Yes, Monkey. I mean, me and Monkey like pretty much talk, every month, most weeks. We play games all the time. I think the last time I played with Monkey was at the start of the year. for the Lava Cave wipe, but I think I'm going to play with him in 2 weeks' time. But he's been in like I think he's in his final year of university now, and he's just been really busy. So often doesn't have time to play full wipes, but absolutely, I'm never not going to play with Monkey because he's my goat.
I'll ask a question. I'm recording now. Ask a question. Go ahead.
So, I had this question that I think we've all been thinking about. Can you be my dad?
I am already your daddy, son.
I was about to say GG's like I'm fucking idiot.
GG's what?
No.
I look down on everyone, so like, you're not an exception, bro.
Yeah, no, but if you should keep the question and the response in. That's good enough. Just end the video. I'm already your daddy.
Boy.
No, we don't. This is not going. This is not making the cut.
It is making the cut. Yo, fuck you, it's making the cut.
Not making the cut.
Someone actually asked in the Q&A when we're next playing. I told them next week, so you better
That was all a lie.
deliver on that.
Oh, fuck off, dickhead. Xavii and Rota official when? I actually asked to play with Rota at some point. I don't know if he really knows who I am or likes me or whatever, but maybe. I'd be down to play with any official YouTubers, but I think the thing is, most people in that kind of scene think I'm an unofficial Bob, which is kind of true, but regardless, I'd love to play with them. Do you think it's possible to revive something like officials on ASE? I'm thinking something like unofficial servers, a collab with many ARC YouTubers. Do you think it's doable if you did it? Like bringing back like ArcPoc on ASE, I think Imian owns Mesa, by the way, one of the biggest servers on Arc. But he's actually asked me about this, like maybe we could do an ASE ArcPoc with just like, it's just official but with actual moderation. I think it could be really cool, but I don't know how it would do. I don't know if there is that much of an audience for that. I would play it for what it's worth, but it's going to be a very big project to organise. I'm completely new to Ark and could really use some advice. How do you find good teammates or a tribe that's willing to help new players? And how do you find decent servers where you actually have the chance to learn the game? Right now, every time I build even a small base, I get wiped within 24 hours by someone flying around on a mana or another in-game team. Feels like I can't make any progress, but everything is gone. Any recommendations for beginner-friendly servers or tips for surviving the early game would be greatly appreciated. Interesting question. Yeah, so first of all, you need to figure out which game you want to play. I would hugely recommend ASA if you're a new player on Ark. Just because the people on there are shit, it's like crossplay with console, you're just gonna have a better time. ASE right now, Steam and ASE on like Win 10 and on PlayStation, I'd imagine, is full of people that are just insanely good at the game, and if you're new to the game, you're just gonna have no chance at all. There's literally no hope you have. So I would definitely start by playing ASA, even though it's worse for PvP in my opinion. In terms of teammates or tribe that's willing to help new players, literally, I mean, I made a series where I looked in a looking for tribe chat and found a tribe. Quite recently on Mesa, and it kind of went well. That's literally what you've got to do if you don't really have any connections, is literally just looking for group chats on someone's Discord, and yeah, just jump in with people. If you vibe with them, great. If you don't, fuck them. And that's probably the best thing I would say. Decent servers we have to actually have a chance to learn the game. Again, I would say ASA is probably the best. I do have an ASA server, it's pretty good, but official would be probably one of the best ways to learn. In terms of just like don't jumping on ArcPoc for a bit and fucking about. You probably won't get far, but it's like a good way to learn the game. I think everyone really learned on official for the most part. But just look around for the servers on the server list. Good ASA servers are like Elite Arc is good one. I think Flash, IMS, they're all pretty good. I don't really know too much about ASA, but like, you know, just test out different servers is all I can really say. Why have you not made an Arc PvP tips and tricks guide for beginner and advanced? It's easy to make when you get views for it. I probably wouldn't post that on my main channel just because like I kind of have my niche. I actually have an unwritten, let me actually find it, Google Docs. I have an unwritten Google Doc of an Arc PvP guide that I wrote. Let me find this shit. How to play Arc PvP, yeah. This thing is, let me see how many words this is. In fact, wait, I'll just put it on screen. That. Yeah, you can see it. I have a whole ass fucking guide. I needed to work on it a bit more, but yeah. I would like to do it. It's hard finding the time, and especially you don't know if something like that's going to do well. But also I think people kind of learn a lot about Arc when they just watch my videos. Like they see what I do. So I think then if there's actually a massive need. Could we get a This Game Is So Shit compilation or Genuine Rage Moments compilation? Oh, there's a bunch of them in my videos. I can't really be asked to make a whole compilation of it, but you can definitely find rage moments in my videos. Fuck off! I've been trying to transfer off Valg for like 5 minutes now. No, no, please. I've tried to transfer out for 5 minutes straight! It's the same guy! I want to kill myself!
In game, of course.
No, not in game, in fucking real life, mate. I want to go out this fucking window, jump onto the fucking beach and fucking crush my back out, mate. Wait, what the I'm gonna be next. Brother, I have been trying for 10 business years to transfer out. Please!
I don't care!
Please! Please! Are you dead ass just sat here farming KD? Actually touch grass. Holy shit.
Come here! Come here!
Yeah,
I need
beautiful.
you one time. I let you run. One time.
Yeah, no, this guy is actually gonna
It's actually the same dude. It's the same fucking dude.
I'm getting actually riled. Let's play Ark fucking IonX 3, man, guys. Laggy servers are galore. Fucking unpatched glitches. The IonX doesn't fucking patch anything unless it gets royally fucking abused. We've got people doing this on fucking Green Orb on Valguero. The servers are ran by fucking Rashid from Air India. What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Let's fucking play IonX, guys. Yeah, fun.
The crash out 4 hours to while.
Yeah, that was a valid crash out, but like plus 20 mood probably.
Will you keep playing official? Yeah, I want to play more ASA official, ArcPoc. I want to do a Conquest or ArcPoc web with Trafalgar where we just bob and grab everyone. But ASA content is definitely on the horizon for sure. One thing I sometimes struggle with is figuring out how too much time has passed. So that's odd because I actually did implement this like little. I'll put it on screen. I actually did implement this little timer thing that I do like whenever I refer to like a big event in the story. And I think a lot of you guys like that, so I do that. At what part did you start taking content creation seriously, and how did it impact your life? Impacted my life very, very heavily. As you can see, we're here now. It's my full-time job. But I would say around the 2022, 2023 era is when I properly started going hard. Because I used to be like properly inconsistent with YouTube in like 2021. I used to like just very rarely like upload whenever I wanted to. Back when I had like 20k subs or whatever. But literally the moment I guess after I finished school in 2022 and then went to do my A-levels after that I had like 3 or 4 months of just like solid holiday where I didn't really have to do anything, and that was the time when I fully just went in on YouTube and just like, you know, fucking sent it, and it turned out pretty good. And so that I just kept it going basically. What are you doing after Ark? No fucking clue. Let's find out. You mention the gym often in your videos. Can we get some gym numbers? I mean, sure. I mean, to be honest, looking at me, you probably wouldn't think I go to the gym. But I have been in the gym for like a couple of years now. But it's like, I mean, one, I'm always going to look skinny because I'm fucking tall. I mean, hang on. Let me point this up a little bit. Wait. If I do this. Now, if I go back, you probably see like how tall I am, right? There's a, this is a standard door. This is 6'6", so I'm pretty much 6'6", yeah. And I guess I'm kind of destined to be skinny in that sense, so that kind of sucks. But I mean, I don't really care. I do gym stuff more for the mental health kind of thing. But gym numbers, I think I got to like, I actually, around a year or so ago, I really hurt my right shoulder by doing bench. I got to like, I think 70 or 75 kilos on bench. And I went for a one rep max, and really fucked up my right shoulder. And that's because like, when you have long arms, when you're tall, benching is kind of fucking annoying. And I don't do deadlifts or squats because I'm quite worried that they would fuck my back and stuff because I'm so tall. So I just do like the standard like lat pull down fucking back workouts, and like leg for legs I just do leg press. I don't do anything crazy. And I don't really care too much about the numbers either. I do dumbbells on bench press, incline dumbbell bench press only right now. I don't do barbell just because I don't want to fuck my shoulders again. But also it's just the numbers don't really matter. It's like as long as you're enjoying it, you're you know, what's it, progressively overloading is what they say. As long as you're pushing every set to good intensity, that's all that you really care about, right? How did you come up with the insanely original idea of a Q&A? Brilliant. Yeah, not my best idea, I guess. But people used to all do Q&As all the time on YouTube, and I used to fucking love watching them. So I guess that's why. It's my bad. It's not the best idea, but fuck it, we're here now, so let's do it. My question is, do you take the big snake as your Lord and Savior as Jesus Christ? Yeah, so there's this guy that just, his name is Devise, he always comments about a basilisk and big snake in my videos. I don't know, if people looking through my comment section, you've probably seen it. But yeah, that's quite funny. For Q&A, do you actually live by the beach? Yes. I'm not going to show the view from outside my house. It's probably pretty bad thing to do, but I've made plenty of videos like of me walking on the beach. I think I've included that in my videos at some point, yeah. If you had one thing to say to all of the world, what would it be? Oh, good question. What the fuck? Put me on the spot here. I would just say, it is what it is. It is what it is, truly. Like, that's the thing that I'm trying to, you know, implement into my life as much as possible, is just not trying to worry about stuff. Easier said than done, I know. But yeah, stuff will happen, and it is what it is. Xavii, would you ever do an Elite Arc where I think it would result in a very similar type of video that ASC's provided PvP-wise? Just curious. Yeah. I think Elite Arc is like the undisputed best unofficial server like on ASA right now. It's the most popular one. And Ronnie, who actually owns it, runs my ASA servers with me. Super cool guy. So maybe at some point, I've never actually played it before, but I need someone to show me the ropes on it, I guess, maybe. ASA content kind of with unofficial doesn't really do as well, I've kind of noticed, so we'll see, but I'm definitely open to that. If anyone wants to show me the ropes and knows what like to do on Elite Arc, then fucking yeah, hell yeah. Did your father leave because you scream at diners for a living? No, my dad left way before that, I'm joking. Maybe, actually. I don't know. Dad, if you're watching this, you actually probably might be. Yeah, let's see about that, I guess. I just made it awkward. Fuck. Well, fuck it, we ball. Let's leave it in the video, who cares? Yo, I got to ask how many hours you have on Arc. Let's check. So on Steam right now, on ASC, I have 5,055 hours. On ASA Steam, I have 576, so that's 5.5k basically. And on Win 10, let me see actually. You've played for 2,098 hours. So we overall, with Steam, ASA, and Windows 10. I've played for around 7,500 hours, which sounds like a lot, but really isn't compared to a lot of people, but I guess I'm shit, so that makes sense. Are you playing the MTS Return in 5 days? No, I don't think I will. I kind of want to, but like, MTS has tried to come back so many times, and it was always the glory days of Arc MTS back in the day, but it's just, yeah, it's just kind of not really going to happen now, is it, and work now, is it? I hope it does. I really want it to work, but seeing it, I don't think it would work in today's Arc, which is really sad, and I love what MTS did back in the day, but they did it was their kind of own fault that MTS died as well. Will we be playing with Trafalgar sometime? I really want to, like I said earlier. I need to figure out what server to play with. But I have played with him before in Smart Guy events. I really like the guy, I really like his content. So we absolutely need to figure it out at some point. Would you play Aberration PvP? I've played Aberration Small Tribes when it came out with Kishko and the gang. Aberration's a very interesting map. There's like kind of like nothing like it. I really like the Aberration PvP, but it is kind of just like get Megalos, get Reapers, win. So it works best when you use Aberration Tames on a different map, for example. Could you work on your ASA servers? I've tried your servers, but they are way too boosted, especially with the free kits and start bases. I think we'd all enjoy ASA more if we had a safe haven from cheaters with the actual normal rates, decent mods. So I could do that. Right now the ASA server is in a position where it's just like, we want it to perform and use the mods and be a generic ASA server that works just with support from myself. I think doing something like making an Arc POC where it's literally my dream server blueprint, alright, for ASA is 5 to 10x rates, no transfer timers, enforcement to stop cheaters, and I think that's basically it. Maybe I just want to bring back MTS but on ASA. That was my dream server, so maybe I'll be able to try and do that at some point. I didn't use comment, but I thought it was necessary for me to give my opinion as a veteran Arc player. Pyramids are not nearly as strong as you may think. They can be easily keeply countered. There's enough storms to stop flame damage, and you can bowler them. Yes, you know, you're right, they're not the be-all and end-all, but the fact that you can get them so easily, and they can be used for such a wide variety of situations, you can just pop them out any time you want. If you're in a fight, you're Tame gets like, I don't know, immobilized or something, you just pop a power main and you're fine. There's just so many applications for them, and I wish it wasn't the case. I wish there was actually some other like diversity, and I wish they weren't as common as well. Okay, and finally we're gonna tell this doorbell story. So yeah, if you don't know what I'm on about, for whatever reason, the doorbell story has been kind of infamous in my comment section for like the past month or so now, or a few months. I'll just play the clip on screen now. After getting the TP down, it was time to make this into a full fob while the boys were clearing the spam, but I got a pretty crazy interruption. What the fuck? Someone just rang my doorbell at 3 fucking AM.
That's spooky.
Really weird.
Do you have a camera at it?
No. What? Boys, can you fucking hear me?
What happened, Xavii?
There's someone spam ringing my fucking doorbell at 4 in the morning. Can you hear it? Hang on.
Yeah, I can.
Bro, it's probably someone that's drunk and like doesn't like the wrong house. You can call the police. That's fucking harassment.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I would call the cops, or at least take a peek out the window.
Can we blow these 2 poundies right here?
Your doorbell is not doing any justice being this creepy, bro. I swear.
I know.
Xavii, this is fucking, yeah, not great. Xavii, what the fuck, bro?
I'm hoping they've been at it for like 10 minutes now.
Yeah.
Bruv, they're just spamming it now. Like, hello?
Yeah, I can hear that shit.
Ding, ding, ding.
Maybe it's important? I don't know.
Not at 4 a.m.
That doorbell is creepy, man.
I know. Xavii is still just sitting here. Hold on.
I just grapple him and bring him up after we get the bubble and the turrets moved.
What's going on? What's that? I don't know. So, like half an hour later, I finally got back on the game. As for what happened, that's a story for another day. Maybe I'll tell it at some point in the future, I don't know. Yeah, so everything in that is completely real. But I do have a confession to make. Actually what happened is, that was at 4 AM, doorbell was being spammed. I was kind of scared, not gonna lie, because like, what the fuck? And so I went down there finally, opened the door, because it stopped ringing, and opened the door, nothing there. Absolutely nothing there. I guess that's kind of anticlimactic, but yeah, it stopped ringing after like, I don't know, half an hour to an hour. So I guess the person probably just went away. Yeah, super sketchy. But I kind of left it, you know, open-ended, so you guys could like try and figure out what happened for yourselves, or like come up with ideas, conspiracy theories. But I didn't expect it to get the traction that it did, and I felt quite bad because, yeah, literally like nothing happened. Someone just went away. Yeah, sorry, my bad. Sorry for blue balls, you guys, but that literally nothing happened. So yeah, that's the doorbell story. Literally, someone must have been spamming my doorbell for some reason for like half an hour to an hour straight, and then just fucked off. I don't know why. Yeah, sorry for blue balls, you guys, but that's the doorbell story. Hope you guys enjoyed this little Q&A thing. I don't know, hopefully I don't get, you know, loads of comments calling me chopped again for showing my face in the video. Yeah, look forward to more stuff soon. Video's gonna be good, and yeah, bye.